Hello, this is Nikki in Niagara, coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada. And today we're going to do a magazine flip through. This is the latest issue of Molly Makes Special Crochet Edition. They do this yearly, and this is their second volume of crochet. I'm not sure if it takes items that are in the magazine or if these are brand new to this collection. But anyways, Molly Makes is a beautiful magazine, and here we have the crochet edition. I ordered it through the mail. It costs £8.99 if you live in the UK, so it's a UK magazine. There's some amigurumi in here, and here we get a peek at some amigurumi we're going to be doing. We have a mermaid, a narwhal, a fish, and a shell, and we have a burger with the works. These are so cute. I just absolutely love them. Alright, now look at all this eye candy across this page right here. These are all the things that we are going to be making. Oh, excuse me. A tickle in my throat. Okay, so very first page teaches you how to make a granny, gives you the YouTube channel, and that's where you can get started. Now these are, I have wanted to do this. I even have a big collection of 5-inch fabric squares from my quilting days that I've saved because I wanted to do this. Is do a blanket stitch around the edge of the fabric and then crochet around the borders. And you can do whatever you want with them. Make them into blankets, quilts. Here it's a banner. And this is a stash buster, so it goes granny square fabric, and so on. Okay, then we can see that we have very detailed pictures for instruction on how to do that. Then we have a ripple blanket. Lots of bright pastels, I would say, are used in this edition. And very simply, close-up photos of how to do the stitches. And you know, to tell you the truth, even though we have all this information on YouTube and we can watch videos of how to do something, there's nothing I like better than being able to get a close-up look of the stitch in a photograph. It just, maybe it's because of my age that I'm more used to books, but I just get, when I want to learn something new, that's the best way for me. Not that this is new. I've made a couple of these. Okay, now we talk about crocheting over a lampshade frame. Now we talk about tessellating squares, and I have a pattern. I think I probably have a couple of crochet books that have patterns for making these squares here. And here she says just make them as a coaster. But you can sew them all together into an afghan. Here she's just making them as coasters. Okay, so now this is different. I don't think it's anything that I'd be interested in, but it has that macrame look. We have a big light hanger thingy, which it says is 70s inspired. Alright, now we're going to get to some mandalas. We have a cushion mandala and beautiful, beautiful instructions of like just how it should look, how many loops you should have on your hook, how it looks like before you pull it through. Just really, really good. So this is the instructions on how to make this into a cushion. And this is weaving with the help of some crochet. From looking at the picture, it looks like the background is crocheted and then they're weaving over the crochet base. They are. It's just rows of DCs. Yeah, just a straight DC background, and then it shows you how to do the weaving with a thicker yarn. That's cool. I wouldn't do it though, it's too time consuming. And these are awesome. These are some big crocheted poofies, and it is so nice to read a British book and have them called a poofy, because everybody makes so much fun of me for using that word. These are really cool. Holy moly. What yarn is this? Oh my goodness. You get 48 meters per yard per ball, and you need 14 balls. It would be so expensive to make these. Oh my goodness. And it looks like there's wire in there too. Yeah. Wow. And here we've got a fairly straightforward granny blanket. This is little floral things with, looks like clusters in there. Fantastic tutorial on how to make it. And it's all joined together with a chain stitch. I've done that, but I don't typically use that joining method. I like it though, I'll have to say. Okay, so now we got some more mandalas. The other mandala was a cushion. Here we just have some random mandalas. These are the thing. These are the thing today instead of doilies. I mean, all it is a glorified doily, worked in thicker yarn and bright colors. Even the ads are pretty. Okay, so now we have this hat and scarf set. I would not wear a toque with a pom-pom on it, but that's just me. Ah, jewelry. Interesting. What is that made out of? Embroidery thread. Cool. Not sure if I would wear that, but it definitely is a way to display your crocheting. And here we have a clutch. Now this is how it tells you how to make the entire thing with a fabric lining and a zipper. I like this stitch. Cluster stitch, is it? A puff stitch. But yeah, no, I wouldn't use that. This is gorgeous. So we're using, what kind of a yarn are we using here? It doesn't tell me. Just fine linen. We're using a 3mm hook, so probably like a sport weight. Now this is nice. So we've got, this is basically your basic fillet stitch for the arms, and some medallion squares. Oh, look at the back of it. It's open at the back. That's nice. You know, I don't like crocheted clothing very much, but yeah, I do. That's nice. So it goes up to an extra large. Let's see what sizes it goes to. Okay, so it goes from a small, so it goes from a 32 bust to a 46 bust. Some cute slippers here. So let's see. These are good for up to a US 10 or 11 shoe. Purse with a big fringe. Can't say I'm into that one, but it's very simple. Looks like a treble stitch and your fringe. Okay, so here we have a flower to crochet. This one looks like it's worked in a spiral. knitting into the back loop. Not knitting, crocheting into the back loop. So yeah, here it says to make it into a brooch, but you could just use this and attach them all over something. Make them, put them in your art journals. Okay, now these I do not like. These are big and clunky and chunky, but if that is your game, these are some fingerless mitts for you. Okay, here we go. The Amigurumi. This is what I really like. I love narwhals. Narwhals are one of my favorite animals, and I don't have a lot of favorite animals. I'm not an animal person, but I like narwhals. We got a mermaid, a fish, and a shell. And this is made out of... doesn't say. I think they're... doesn't look like crochet thread though. It says 4-ply cotton, and it uses a 2.5 millimeter hook. Yes, nice, nice, nice pictures. We're putting that girl together. The hair scares me. Yeah. Okay, then we have a burger with the works. You can see all the different, we've got onions, tomatoes, lettuce, cheese, the patty, and the bun. Oh, that is adorable. I love it so much. Great, great pictures in here. Fantastic. These are adorable. A bunny and a lamb. Plant holders. Pot covers. Pot covers, they're called. And this is done with another one of those puffy or, let's see what they're going to call clusters. Bobble stitch. That's what this one is. These are gorgeous. I love these. Put anything in there. Oh, and then we have some more amigurumi. Amigurumi donuts. Those are adorable. Oh, pretty simple. And licorice all sorts. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is so cute. And it says there are extra patterns online. Cool. Okay, here we have some jar bottoms and covers. These are adorable. And it shows you how to crochet around your actual lid. So it doesn't matter what size you're using. Oh, these are cute. These are little wall hangings. We have Bertie and Beatrice. Now you could crochet the bear and the bunny and put them on anything that you wanted. They'd be nice on a little dress. So it shows you how to make the background. Okay, now this is an advertisement for another magazine made by the publishers. This one is Simply Crochet, Hooked on Handmade. I've never seen that one. British magazine. If you're interested, now we have a man bag. Here we have a man bag. I have nothing else to say about it. I do not have a man who would use a man bag. Okay, little tiny hearts, and these look like they're made out of fabric. T-shirt yarn. And those are little hangings. This is so cute. You know, I wish I would do this. It's like such a simple idea. And I have so many things that I could either make or just take and stick them to a branch and hang it on my wall. But I never do it. Okay, some more plant pot. Okay, this is a hanging pot. So this is like a macrame plant holder, except it has been crocheted. I'm not into house plants, so this doesn't really do anything for me, but that's okay. Oh, now this is really, really nice. Here we have like an old-fashioned tea It's calling them coasters, but this big one here is not a coaster. These are. Now, are these done with crochet thread? Yes. It's done cotton pearl. Very nice. This is old-fashioned crochet work here, and it shows you how to make it modern. So if you have books that have the old-fashioned doilies and table covers and whatever, get your ideas from here for colors. And these are adorable. I saw these before. They are crochet comforters. Send baby off to sleep. So, yeah, it's like an animal, but it doesn't have a body. Instead, it's got like a great big huge granny square making a handkerchief dress for it. Those are adorable. Really adorable. And it looks like it's done in worsted weight too, so it wouldn't take long to do. Okay, so now we have some for him items. We have a cowl, which is actually an infinity scarf. We have some fingerless mitts, and we have a toque. So just go through that quickly. And here we have some crocheting around jars. Again, this is tapestry crochet right here, which I really like, but you don't see it too often. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this will show you how to crochet around your own jar. Yeah, it shows you how to make the bottom and then when to size for your own jar. So it doesn't matter what size jar you're doing, you just follow the technique. And finally, we have a granny square rug, I would imagine this is. Put the squares together and it's like an 8-bit heart. And there's the pattern. Okay, now here we have another ad for a different magazine. This is called Love Crochet. That looks nice. Never seen that one either. But there we go. Now here we have all the essential stitches and how to crochet that you need to know. And the crochet hook conversions from metric to US to the old UK sizes. And here's an ad for Molly Makes magazine, which I have gotten a subscription to this year, so I'm looking forward to that. All sorts of different crafts are done in this. I love that. And there's the little star with some washi tape and thread. Very nice. Molly Makes Crochet, Home, Fashion, Quick Makes, Amigurumi Gifts. And that is an absolutely lovely book. Altogether, there's 107 projects in here. So, there you go, in case you were thinking of getting the latest issue of Molly Makes Crochet, the 2018 edition. Now you know what you will find inside, and I encourage you to go buy it if you like it. No affiliation. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.